tell us about pin curls. So last night I was falling asleep and I found a YouTube video, a diagram of how to do curls, pin curls. So 6 on top of your head in a cone shape going from left to right, and they are like, well, in a barrel shape. You don't want to be cone head. No, it's in a barrel shape, left to right, across the top of your head, standing up, not flat. Then by your ears, you curve them counterclockwise from your ear to the front of your face on the right and left, just above your ears. Then in the back, to get a certain type of wave that has an old-fashioned name that I don't remember, you do clockwise row, and then a counterclockwise row, and then a clockwise row, and then a counterclockwise row. You got it. 4 rows in the back of your head. Not too near the top of your... I did everything they said. I added coconut oil to my hair. I did the brush tech. I did everything. And it came out so awful. I can't even explain it. It was just terrible. It was frizzy. It was curly and frizzy. It wasn't soft. It wasn't wavy. I mean, my pins are okay. I did everything they said to do. And it came out absolute. And it drove me nuts all day. I just wanted to throw it in a bun again. That can happen to people sometimes. Ow! The heater is scorching my ankles. Can you turn that down? Oh, sure. So what did you do? Because your hair looks nice right now. Yeah, well, it took all day to fall. And then I brushed it out, and now it just looks kind of oily. It was a mess. So I don't know what the answer is. If you put rags in your hair, they just flatten your head and frizz you out, like Hagrid. And if I do bigger, like I've tried the biggest hot rollers, and those, for my hair, because it's fine, which it isn't, it's a pain, it's not fine, it's unfine, they don't do anything. They're too heavy for my fine hair, so they just drag it down. This is going to be a whole half an hour to Middlebury right now. But so, what are you thinking of doing? Well, I was thinking of doing, boy, the trees are bare, oh my goodness. No, you never get full color for Thanksgiving, it's already over by Thanksgiving. That's just the truth. I'm just laying it out, that is the truth. Oh, we have to get into Nicholas We have to get into Nick in a minute, too, when you're done with your hair story, which I still want to know the end of. Ew, smoke emission much? Hang on, I have to see if I have to take an exit. Okay, it's a natural curve. Well, I'm thinking of trying pin curls again, even after that whole story. Well, I'm thinking of doing pin curls, but bigger ones? Can't do it wet. If I do it wet, it just gets frizzy. They say that's what holds the curl, the bigger curls. And on dry hair, maybe a little coconut oil before I curl, not after. And pretty much do everything differently. And mostly do them standing up on my head, because that's bigger and standing up. That's all that works. Well, in that case, that's not pin curls. You should just do those clip roller things. Straight on through, break on through to the other side. There's a beautiful sunset behind us. Orange. And gas is $2.20 something right now at Hardee's. I see that in the rear view. Well, why are we driving away from that gas price? That's pretty good. Yeah, it is. Well, that sounds like a plan, but you should just use those fabric, spongy, a set of hair curlers in, if that's what you're aiming for. I need huge ones, and then they weigh down my hair again. No. I don't know what the answer is, and hair gel isn't gonna... That doesn't work. Speaking of all of me, why not take all of me? Nicholas Chavez. Chavez? Nicholas something Chavez? I don't know. The point is, Nicholas, he was in a soap opera. Can you give me some context? Context? You want context for one of my stories? It will not help you. It's one of my stories. The dude from Monsters, whatever? I don't know. Yeah, Monsters series? The dude. So he was in a soap opera, and the couple he was a part of in that already looks so cute. And I don't even like stories. I don't even like soap operas. And I will not watch it. But they look really cute together. Really sweet. And then he did Monsters. I'm like, okay, pivot, girlfriend. But the point that I'm about to make is that there's a horrible edit of him as Lyle Menendez, which I should mention because that's wrong. And the song is even longer. And it's famous. This TikTok is famous. I mean, it's not awful in the sense that it's not put together well, I guess. It's not, no. It's a big no for me. And what's funny is they play this TikTok for students who they think aren't paying attention in class. They're like, pay attention to this? That is so wrong. They play at the dentist office. They play it. It's so... Have I seen it? Yes, I have. but only because everyone has seen it. Alright, the house is on the right. I don't know how I'm gonna get over. Frank Sinatra couldn't finish that song. He was running out of oxygen. No, we were running out of Wi-Fi. It's something that I'd play Mrs. Binney just to see her reaction, and I know, like, that Nicholas edit, and she'd be, oh, heavens, no. He's handsome, though. Like, she'd say something like that, so remind me to do that to her. Yeah, we aren't even in her company, and you're starting being inappropriate. I'm always inappropriate. It's the way I like to be. It's my favorite place to be is Inappropriateville. So, yeah, Inappropriateville, this TikTok, like, chiropractors, dentists, classrooms, first days of on a job. If I see policemen starting to watch it or something, I'm like, felt cute, might delete later. Like, if I see people, like, what other people watch, it's everyone. Everyone was watching it, and it's terrifying to me. It's a 2-second, like, navel gazing. And is navel gazing the right word? Because if it was, that'd be hysterical, because you'd literally see his navel through most of it as well, among other things. So, it's wrong, okay? And Nicholas knew of this, and he also thought it was absolutely insane. So, yeah. Why was I talking about him? I didn't even like that TikTok. Why am I talking about him? Well, maybe you like him, but not the TikTok. I got it. You know what I also don't like? There's this guy in front of you with the weirdest car lights. They remind me of the airport tunnel subway lights. Oh, yeah! The friggin' Fantasia Screaming Rock lights in the tunnel that goes on. Yeah, I don't like those. Next stop, Black Mirror. Like, what? So, anyway, I was talking about Nicholas, but I'm not going to talk about Cooper, because if I talk about Cooper, it's going to be longer than the hair story. It's going to go on and on and on and on and on and on forever. If I even open my mouth, if I say his full, notice I refrain from saying his full name. If I even whisper his full name, that's it. It'll be the whole entire car trip. Back, in between, in the store, looking for Christmas cookie cutters. I can't even begin. I could tell you one thing. I really enjoyed seeing him driving the car, singing the song from Into the Woods, because that's so me. Trying to, like, learn a brain teaser musical while you're driving. Not that I drive, but, like, in the car like that, that's so me. And once I can drive, that will also be me. It'll be a musical mobile, to be honest. And anyone who gets in my car there'll be Stephen Sondheim Sundays, Cat Tuesdays, Cats, which is a book, by the way. I just found out Cats was a book, and I still haven't even seen the play all the way through, even though some of my favorite music is from there. Did Stephen Sondheim do Cats? I don't understand or know what I'm speaking about at this point. I could go on about Wicked for a hot minute as well, but I also was going to say that for Mrs. Binney, because she said she knew something about Margaret Hamilton. Is it Why don't I remember last names today? I don't like this wind. I do not like it. I do not like it, Sam I am. Oh no! I don't want to go left! Gosh darn it. Okay, I fixed it. Who knew there'd be a left lane out of nowhere? I certainly didn't. Well, you left your Wicked books at the library. Whose fault was that, really? Because we were both party to that. We were both there. And I was looking at Christmas books with you, and I set my Wicked books down, the Grimmery and all that, and then I lost them at the library. And then you made me call the library. I was so embarrassed. You made me call the library and tell them what I had done. It was like a punishment. No, I didn't want the librarians looking for them for the rest of their life when we knew right where they were. Well, you saw them too. You could have easily, but you didn't. You made me do it. It was really rude. All right, let's see if this is it. Wow, it's so lit up. Wow, this is beautiful. Sure is. Can we take a picture from the car? I'm gonna park by the highway, away from everyone. Oh, nice parking job, Fluffy. Nice parking job. Well, I'm glad I told them, but they were really weird about it. I told them, like, hey, so you won't be looking around. I know right where the books are, and I was going to give them the titles and everything so they'd know what to look for, and they're like, okay, bye. I'm like, geez, I just told you, like, a helpful hint. I mean, never mind the fact that I caused the problem, but I told them something helpful, and they were like, okay, thanks, bye. Mrs. Binney! Ooh, big hugs there. All right, don't crush Mrs. Binney, please. Well, that music was kind of a bust, but thank you for bringing us here, Mommy. We made it. Guess what, Martha? I was watching the Martha Stewart documentary last night. It was kind of scary, actually. But, yeah, I was watching the Martha Stewart documentary last night. And I thought of you because you took the How Martha Are You quiz. And I gotta say, you're not like Martha because, you know, you exude the warmth. there's nice things, and that can be nice and warm and pretty, and, you know, Martha Stewart likes nice things. But, like, you are really, 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 you're like a warm honey pot of warmth. Thank you, I guess. It was a compliment. It was a kid compliment, but it was a compliment. All right, let's take a million pictures, and let's get chocolate pie. And what are the cookie cutter needs? Well, I was hoping to find sort of like a stocking cutout, or, what else? I don't know. Do they have the mini tiny ones? Yeah, they have the tiny cookie cutters here. Let's get out the lift. Let's also check our faces. Do I need my tablet? I'm gonna need my tablet. I don't want to need my tablet, but... Wait, I just did this. I just checked my face. Couldn't have gotten worse. Your hair looks nice. Oh, thank you. Well, it was a little difficult. You're gonna have to tell me how you get your hair so soft, Mrs. Benny, because I tried the pin curl method. Yeah, I can play back tape if you want to hear the pin curl debate. There is a trick to it. I sleep in them. In rollers. She sleeps in rollers. That's probably why it's soft and dries naturally like that. Oh, darn. I have to wash my hair every day. And on that note, let's Christmas it up. Bit of a tower here. Fold it over.
Your seat's been slid in the bag. You have a good day.
Thanks so much.
Help to make the season bright.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Tiny tots
Ryan.
with their eyes all aglow.
Oh, hurry up, please. Okay, here's your tissue. Oh, thank you.
They know that Santa's on his way. Loaded lots
The cold air, the walk from the quilt shop to the toy, that was... Whew! Thank you so much, Mom. Got a tissue.
To see a reindeer.
They had a ripple chip ornament, a Lay's ripple chip ornament, okay? And they had a fancy chandelier brand called Fancy That. And I'm like, I do fancy that. Oh, the tissue was mostly needed. Thank you so much. Okay. Y'all good? Yep. There's so many beautiful Christmas tree ideas in the world these days. I really don't want to go to the downtown library. Well, we don't have to. I know, but I want those books. There's no reason to not have those books. I want them. We can have a whole relaxed evening. Oh yeah, Mrs. Benny's here. Sorry. Yeah, we could watch, listen to books. We could look at some Christmas books and have some hot cocoa. Oh, the way Mrs. Benny says it makes me want to do it. No, I want my Wicked books. Let's go. Okay. Give it to your children. That's important. It's festive of you.